The nightmare ride, a taxi journey that haunts me to this day. Let me tell you about the most terrifying night of my life. It all started with what seemed like an innocent decision to take a taxi home after a long, exhausting day. It was past midnight, the streets were eerily quiet, and the dim orange glow of streetlights barely pushed back the shadows. When the taxi pulled up, I hesitated for just a second. Something about the driver's hollow smile and the faint unease in my chest. But I brushed it off. I mean, what else could I do? The moment I slid into the back seat, I could feel something was off. The driver's questions started innocently enough. "Where are you heading?" But quickly became prying, invasive. "Do you live alone? Are you meeting someone?" His voice had a strange edge to it, like he was fishing for something. I gave curt answers, trying to avoid eye contact, but my pulse quickened when I noticed he was no longer driving toward my destination. You missed the turn," I said, trying to keep my voice steady. He didn't answer, just smirked through the rearview mirror, his eyes catching mine. Panic clawed at my throat as he veered down a dark, deserted road. My mind raced. Every horror story I'd ever heard flashed through my head. Before I could think it through, I grabbed the door handle, yanked it open, and hurled myself out onto the pavement. Pain seared through my side as I hit the ground, but adrenaline pushed me to my feet. I stumbled to a nearby police officer, gasping out the story, barely able to string the words together. He assured me he'd look into it, but I couldn't shake the feeling that the danger wasn't over. That night, as I sat in my apartment trying to calm my nerves, I heard it, a knock at the door, a slow, deliberate knock. My heart stopped. I froze, barely breathing, as the knocks turned to pounding. Whoever it was didn't say a word, just kept hammering at the door. I grabbed my phone and called the police, my hands trembling so badly I nearly dropped it. The pounding stopped before they arrived, but the sense of being watched didn't. The next morning, as the sun rose and cast long shadows through my windows, I found evidence that sent a chill down my spine. Smudges on the glass, as if someone had pressed their face against it, and muddy footprints leading to the back of the house. Someone had been there, watching me. I bolted to a neighbor's house and called the police again, but by the time they arrived, the intruder was long gone. No fingerprints, no evidence, just a lingering sense of dread. I don't know who he was or what he wanted, but I've never felt safe taking a taxi again.